So thank you so much for, taking some time out to be here today, where we are going to be sharing some of the tips and techniques that we are currently using, especially when we are training using the online platform, which is quite different. We've all had steep learning curves, right? The fact that we've all been through dramatic changes in the last few months, working from home, having to wear masks when we go out, having to do, do everything virtually. It's all very dramatic. But in spite of all the changes, some things still remain the same. We still have to communicate. We still have to go for meetings. We still have to do presentations, right? But in this context of presenting virtually, the current situation is that our environment has changed. And the environment, whilst exciting to some of us, we all have our WebEx accounts or MS Teams or Zoom, we've all got at least one of these. It can sometimes be challenging, working with all the technology. And as excited as we are, sometimes, things go really, really well, but when things don't go so well, it can be a little bit messy, right? So the environment has changed quite dramatically. And then there's the audience. I don't know about you, but sometimes, one of the things that, that goes through my mind is that, is the audience even there? And what are they doing at this moment? Are they even paying attention to what I'm saying, listening to the nuggets of wisdom I'm dropping in, for them to use? Are they gaming? Are they online shopping? Well, here's the data. And this appeared in HBR some time ago. And although it's not quite about virtual presenting, it's about, people going on conference calls and what exactly is going on in the background. So what we were thinking our audience is doing, guess what? They are doing other work. They are sending out emails and, they are eating or making food. I mean, there was some very interesting other things that came up in this research, which means that, it's quite challenging in terms of the audience, right? And then, of course, there's us. We've been so used to presenting, in person, whether it is one-to-one or in small groups. Maybe some of us also have been used to the town halls that we actually enjoyed presenting at, and all that has changed so much. So is it a challenge? Is it an opportunity? Well, we like to say that it's both. Yes, it's a challenge, especially having to, toggle and, balance and use so many pieces of equipment at the same time. And it is a very strange landscape, but it's a huge opportunity as well if we are able to get over some of these hurdles, because we're now able to connect with people, cross-border, all at the same time. There's so much of opportunity there for us, right? And recording our sessions and presentations as well. So the thing is, the key question is, okay, so Rosh, how do we manage and how do we maximize this new normal? So we say that it's all to do with skills. I mean, that's the good news. It's about design, the skills around design, how efficient it is, and skills around delivery, in terms of being effective when you're delivering your content so that your audience really gets you and you move them in the direction you want them to move. So as I say, it's good news, because what does it mean? If it's skills, it means it can be learned, it can be practiced, and all of us can get really good at these things.